Hello. So I just got it a little bit deep into this PC Engine I got from Japan, and I might have forgotten or I missed it, but it was non-functional. So I got to its basic parts, took off the shell. Coincidentally, it uses the same screwdriver to take it apart as the Super Nintendo. I did test it using the RF. I was able to get tuned in using one of my Famicoms that still has the RF modulator for channel 1 and 2, so I think it's tuned to channel 96. So went to turn it on, nothing was going. So I took it apart. You could look at different videos on how to do that. And well, first, taking a look at it, I saw this big fuse. Let's go take a picture of it. It's like a regular cartridge fuse here with a transparent body. And it's foggy. It shouldn't be like that. It should be clear. So let's go ahead and take a multimeter and see what we got. Also, right next to it is a diode, which looks like it's seen better days. So I might have to replace that too. Who knows? It's a big diode. I've never seen anything like that. Not that big. Used to smaller ones or ones that look like top hats. All right, so let's check this fuse. I'm getting OL or open line. Let's check the capacitor, not the capacitor, the diode here. Make sure my range is unlimited. Am I on the? No. Not on the right one. There we go. What I got here. So I got a good diode. Make sure I'm the right setting because it's not what I think it should be. All right. It's good from I could see. But we shall see. All right, first, oh yeah. Let's go show another way of testing this. We're going to apply power. We're also going to zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. Is it on? It is on right now, so I'm going to turn that off. And without doing too much trace work, I would assume that before it gets to the voltage regulator, it has to go through that fuse, and it cycles into that capacitor, if you can see right there. Ooh. It's not parallels in series here. Goes into the fuse, goes down, comes back up, or it goes down and then it comes back up. The current will go opposite of that arrow, and then it goes into the voltage regulator right here. And there's a little bit of corrosion there, but it doesn't look like it's from quite anything. Although there's a lot of like what appears to be a residue. I'm assuming that's flux, but we shall see in a minute. Like I was saying, let's go test this right here. We're going to change our multimeter to volts. Volts DC. And of course, with it off, I should see nothing. With it on, I should still see nothing. If current is flowing through this capacitor, flowing through this fuse, I should see 0 volts, because if it's going 9 volts in, 9 volts out, that's 0 difference. But it's 9 volts in and 0 out, that is a difference of 9 volts. And that's what I'm seeing. So we're going to have to remove this. Let's take Aero Blasters out because it's a really good game and I don't want anything happen to it. Alright, got my soldering iron on. It's swinging around. Okay, that's good. And I'm assuming that it is soldered by these legs here. If not, I'm going to have to take it directly off the board. There we go. It's coming up. Alright, let's do that side. I'm going to start pulling up on this side. Ooh. That's pretty drippy. I need to absorb this somewhere. Stand by one. Alright. Gotta wet my sponge to do some with all this spare solder. Let's get the other side of this. There we go. That's out. I'm going to put this aside. Put a little flux here just so the solder could go somewhere and not everywhere. And then I gotta get a fuse. So I'm gonna probably use is one from a Super Nintendo that I have lying around. So we're gonna put Mr. PC Engine aside and Roland Nintendo. So I know that this fuse here is good. I'm trying to give you a better view of that. Go pull it off. That means I won't be able to operate this. I think it has a bad CPU, so, and also I don't know if you could tell, it's in really corroded. It's a corroded mess. So I wanna. We'll do some with this later, but right now I want its fuse. I want its parts. So let's go ahead. I know that's dark for you. Yeah, zoom in and fix the light. Fix the lighting. Yeah, it's a little dark. I'm sorry, but it won't be long. Heat this up. Probably gonna smell that. Whatever that is. That probably damaged this in the first place. Yep, there it is. The things that have moisture damage has a very specific smell. It's like a wet dog. It's our fuse. Cover our switch. Alright, roll back in, Mr. NEC. Your time has come. Sorry to do this. Will this close the gap? I think it will. We just have to do something here. Push this forward. There's a lot of solder on that one, so I'm gonna heat it up and pull it. I'm pretty certain they didn't use lead-free solder for this one. This thing's flowing beautifully. Oh boy. Okay, well, there we go. Now I can start flexing this. All right, let's get some. Let's just tack this in a little bit. See what I'm doing? Okay. Get that side for now. Get the other side. Let that cool off, and we're gonna put. Oh, okay. I didn't want to do what I wanted. I have to hit this with some flux, but we'll see. Alright, that's on there. Go hold it here because it's possible it's heating up the entire component. There you go. You know, I didn't look at what the value of that fuse is. I don't know where I put it. Oh no, I got it. So the value of the fuse that's in there, I'm pretty sure it's 5 amps. Okay, hold on, I was wrong. 1 amp. 1 amp, and this is supposed to see, I think the system should see anywhere from 8 to 11, maybe even 12 volts. But on the rating, on the board underneath, let's take a look. Remember, it's saying 9 volts. And this voltage is good for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Famicom, Super Famicom. I know those, I just repeated myself in a way. And what else is there? I believe Sega Genesis as well. They use the same power. Alright, so we're looking at this. I kind of want to put a little more solder on those joints. Make it a little bit better. Let's just go and do that. See if I can absorb some of that stuff from the bottom, though. It doesn't want to come, so what we're going to do is get some of the soldering iron here. We do some weird. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's get a little bit on our iron here. Go hold this one because I think it's under tension. Or not. Flexor because I don't like that. What do you think? Is it going to work after this? Alright, unfortunately I don't have a capture device for RF, so I'm going to have to swing you around upside down towards my monitor over here. Got the TV tuned to 96. Alright, where's my game? Zoom out for us. And got the cable for the antenna modulator, whatever you want to call it. Radio frequency. I don't have the heatsink on the voltage regulator. Alright, where's my power? Getting a little excited right now. Alright, here goes nothing. Wait, maybe you want to see what goes. Can you see that? See my equipment. Here goes. I want you to hear that real quick. Let me swing it. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Sweet. So all I got, it's working. I don't see anything crazy on the visuals here. Oh man, I don't even have a controller right now. I still have to get one of those. That's a beautiful sound, I'm gonna tell you. After realizing it wasn't working, I'm like, hopefully it's nothing crazy. But all it is, it's covered with flux. Probably use capacitor change out, but it's good to go.